So the next material we'll talk about is zinc die cast, which is probably one of the more difficult materials to categorize because it has the color of aluminum, although the shade is a little more gray than most aluminum products. And the principal characteristic of distinguishing zinc die cast, and what the die cast refers to, is again the method by which the product is produced. A mold in this shape is made, and then the zinc material is poured through holes in the mold, and you can see the little entry points where the molten metal was poured into the cast. So the die cast refers to the method of producing the product. Zinc is the principal material, and again, zinc is non-magnetic, so it doesn't stick to a magnet. And so zinc, clean zinc die cast will bring about 50 cents a pound versus iron at 7. So again, the principal contaminant is iron, in this case a screw, where the basic hinge is visually what appears to be yellow brass. When I file it, it's silver in color. But the product is heavy, and so the two distinguishing characteristics of zinc die cast are it's heavier than aluminum for the same amount of mass of material. And it's silver in color, although often has a gray shade to it. So this was from a door handle, and it doesn't stick. This is an electrical fitting that has some iron screws that need to be removed, but the main part of the connection is zinc die cast. Here's an end from a bar from a bathroom. Again, appears to be yellow brass. But when I file it, it's soft and it's silver in color, but it's heavy. So rather than being silver and called aluminum, it's silver and it's heavy, so it's zinc die cast. It has a little screw which is yellow in color, so that little screw is probably yellow brass. Again, here's a piece of material which has been painted white, but it's silver underneath and it's very heavy, and it doesn't stick to a magnet, so zinc die cast. Here's another product that's heavy, easy to file, and silver, but it's got a screw. So in order to get the best price here, that little piece of iron, if left together, would be 7 cents a pound for this, versus now that I remove that single screw, I get 50 cents a pound for this. Another door stop, silver in color, doesn't stick to a magnet. Here's a drawer handle. The screw is iron and the little faceplate is iron. The doorknob itself is silver. It doesn't stick to a magnet once you get the screw out. So a lot of door handles, doorknobs are zinc die cast because it's cheaper to produce than yellow brass is. So these are some ends to light globes, holding the light globe in place, different colors. And when I filed the 3 yesterday, even though the visual appearance is different, the underlying metal is all the same and it's relatively heavy, so these are zinc die cast. So here's another door handle. The handle itself doesn't stick, the faceplate doesn't stick, but the screw does. When I file the faceplate, the underlying color is yellow, so the faceplate is yellow brass. When I file the handle is silver. So there's a difference between this faceplate and the handle. So you need to remove the screws, then pop out that screw holder and separate the yellow brass from the zinc die cast. Again, here's some more knobs that appear to be yellow brass. Turns out to be iron. So the first thing I always do is check with the magnet, because that's the easiest separation to make, magnetic versus non-magnetic. Now here the screw sticks, but the drawer handle itself doesn't. So now I've upgraded the handle, but I need to find out what material this really is made out of. When I use the file, it's silver in color and it's heavy for the small amount of material. So that's zinc die cast. On the other hand, when I file this one, it's yellow underneath. So a similar doorknob to the one we just looked at, but this one is yellow brass. So that's a quick lesson on zinc die cast.